besides the Invoker running in first and some follow-up from the arrow. Stuns that they're very low on. But
they really are. And being low on stuns versus Doom hurts.
Have to stick with this guy. He's just on panel. He's a turncoat. I can't believe you.
I bet everybody in Twitch chat's like, "Oh my god, Mofarah's on panel. That must mean 1437's casting this game. That's so exciting." And then they're like, "Oh no, it's still this guy, this idiot. Never mind." Well,
yeah, that's how that works sometimes. But we could get a gauge of that. How many of you thought that in the chat? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I love chat interaction, by the way. One of my favorite things. So we'll see in about 5 minutes if that was the general consensus. The general consensus of this game is that you guys think that T1's going to win.
Yeah, I think so. They have a really solid overall team lineup, right? With the Tide leading the line. I don't think any of their heroes deal particularly well with the Tide. They have the Venom wards on things which are going to be annoying, but yeah, if T1s don't lose their lanes really hard, I think when this 5 group up ball comes through, they should walk away with the game. So I'm looking forward to SG proving me wrong. I want to see what they've got. And, game 1 wasn't a particularly great performance from them. So if they are going to lose in this tournament, at least go out with a bang. You want to make sure that you've given everything you have so that you have no regrets, right? You don't want to go out with a win.
I can't really hear you over all these taunts. They're so loud. And I've got them coming in twice. SG, I agree. I think you want to go out fighting as hard as you can. And I'm a little worried about Tavo on this Venomancer. He had an okay start when he got that double kill to start the game. And then things seemingly kind of broke down for him. And how's this matchup for him as he's going to be up against the Monkey King again?
Yeah, it's a really great lane for the Veno against the Monkey. And my problem is they don't have a 4 that enables the Veno necessarily. This Mirana kind of wants this setup stun, right? This melee hero that goes in for it. But the double range poke against the Monkey King should be really strong. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Bane to try and enable this Monkey. But if they get these rotations over from the Zephyr like they did last game, where they get the Nightmare into the LSAs and things, Tava does just die. This Veno's not a mobile hero.
Ooh. 3 bounties for T1. So a decent start for them as they're going to bring 3 heroes bottom to start this game. They want to make Tavo's life potentially really difficult down here and come over. They'll spot Bkop. Do they go for Tavo first is the question, as they'll fight and go.
He took
Bkop on the run, and Venomous Gale comes out on a White Mom, but they've got the Nightmare to hit on the Tavo, and it's going to be pulled off by this Mirana. Is that even going to save him, however? They've got the Jingu. Right clicks coming in, and Tavo's going down for first blood.
Tavo turned around there at the end. I think he would have been okay, but... Or at least making the Monkey dive the tower, right? Ends up falling, though. 2 points in Jingu.
That's about it. Empty bottle. Trying to go into this Midas. Zephyr, LSA, landing on a Custobile.
They have another beam, but range drops.
They're right-clicking. KJ no longer tethered. Comes across the anchor smash and the right-click from Zephyr to get the kill on a KJ, leaving Custobile by himself. And he really can't pressure anymore. Meanwhile, 12 on the ADR.
Yeah, with the catapult wave as well. This could be huge here.
Double damage picked up by Doom. They see him. They know exactly where he is. Bkop coming around the back. They've got themselves a tether. 3 heroes are going to be here from SG. Karo now trying to get this kill onto ADR. Nightmare from Whitemon. He's joined into the fray. It's a 3v3 over in the middle lane. It's a party. And Invoker, ADR will get the tornado off. That lands onto 2, and now he's into the Ghost Walk, trying to run, and Scorched Earth will burn him out. Carl doesn't need to see him, and now will also take a courier for his troubles.
Yeah, worrying for SG that the one hero that had a good game going for them is suddenly just rotated on it. And it is difficult to necessarily always get a reliable blink off because of the Veno wards, but...
Coming in again with the relocate, going after Whitemon. He's the good Atos. They have the Rod of Atos. The Venomous Gale comes in. Zephyr trying to TP out, but they've got the Lucent Beam. Not 1, but 2 here for the side of SG Esports. A great rotation for them. Grabs both supports. They're all over. They're in the triangle and the main jungle.
The difference is now...
BKB, but they've got the Fiends group to follow it up. They'll look over at the Venomancer to get this kill on Otavo. Loosen Beam from behind them. They're going to relocate in with the BKB being popped by Costabile if they can survive on Cuckoo, but he's taking a lot of damage, and the right click's coming in. They've got the Loosen Beam, and now he's ending up dead. They take out White on 2 for 1. Doom is used onto the Invoker of ADR, who gets on the high ground. Carl playing very aggressive.
Try and get the blink off
that
here.
BKB is not going to last long, and they've got the Veno Ward to stop the blink. But now BKB, Boundless Strike onto 2, Primal Spring down to the low ground. They don't have the BKBs available on SG, but 23 is just going to TP out. Yules on himself, trying to get the Yules out onto this Monkey King. Zephyr goes to the Laguna Blade, but he'll die too.
Great fight by SG. They managed to like have these 2 split fights where I think if the Doom is with the Tide, then they might be able to try and... Yeah, not in that scenario.
Ooh, blink in, stun up. Cuckoo gets the Ravage off, but the BKB is going to be there for Costabile. Now they'll go after Cuckoo and get the kill. They're going to look over at 23. Tornado comes in. That's going to land. They've got the Sunstrike not even needed as they'll take out 23. SG.
I don't really understand why T1 have like completely changed up their playstyle. I don't really get it. Like, they've been so patient the whole game.
They're going to poke at the high ground.
Now, how long do they have left on the Aegis? I think that's the key thing.
They've got about a minute remaining. 4-step back into the base, and Costabile is going to lose that Aegis. It doesn't matter anymore. A minute now turns into no time left. Oh, stun landing on a Cuckoo. They're trying to have the control. The Poison Nova from Tavo. Sunstrike coming through. They get the kill to Cuckoo, but they've got the Wukong's command. They have the Doom. It comes through on a Costabile. They run out of the circle that is the Wukongs, and now T1 turn tail and try to get out, but they've got the Rod of Atos. He's still got the Wukongs going. The Ice Wall is down. The control is there. They'll get the kill. They'll take the Monkey King dead for 50 seconds. And all your base belong to me being SG Esports.
What happened to their spells? Like, what cancelled the grip? Because they got a grip on the BKB Luna. I didn't see what it was. And it just cancelled straight away. So maybe there was a cold snap or something that I didn't see. But like you say, you win 1 fight outside the base. Or inside the base, as it would have been. And there's just 2 sets of racks. And there's no tier 2 they can... so they can't take the rack spot because of the tier 2.
They can push force.
They might go for this. Okay, they're gonna chill. There's a Satanic coming out on the Luna Bkop.
Final tier 3 and the tier 4 stand for the side of T1. It's make or break. Now let's say that comes through. They've got the Doom. There's the Ravage on the 5 heroes. They've got the Balance Strike. They'll get the kill. It's perfect from Cuckoo. And here comes T1. ADR trying to do all he can. They've got Carl as well as Cuckoo slowed up. There's the Sunstrike. Not going to land, but the Rod of Atos comes in from Tavo. The TP out from Cuckoo. He's gone. Whitemon a little bit too far forward. They've got the Cold Snap as well as the Spear Vessel on a Whitemon. They'll take out the Bane. Tornado flying through with the BKB being popped by 23. He'll go after Tavo. They get the kill to Carl. Tavo gets credit for that. The TP out from 23. No longer having confidence in that fight. SG still knocking on the door. It took a 5-man Ravage to get that kill on a Costabile, but they do it. They take out the big bad Luna.
As you can see from the lovely production, that's really rude. If it was a different team, like they would wait for the Rocher and go for that instead. But SG, they want to fight right now.
Yeah, they want to go in. They want to try and get the kill to Cuckoo. They've got the damage coming through, but the Nightmare lands on a Costabile. That's going to be pulled off, and they'll look for the tier 3. They've got the Glyph, the Sunstrike. Oh, Cuckoo. Just surviving. He's going to buy a salve while he's in the base. They'll go after Costabile, who pops the BKB. They've got the Fiend's grip on the backlines, but the damage being put on the Whitemon. Ooh, push back, disarmed, and now they've got to relocate out. Can they fight without the Luna being here? Are they going to bring both back? I believe they will. Ravage up in 19 seconds. No Wukongs now for 66 seconds.
No BKB on the Luna.
They've got themselves the Yules. That'll land the arrow. Cuckoo Gush. They've broken the Lincolns. Now they've got themselves the Eclipse coming down on the Carl. The damage is going to be there. Costabile trying to run. He's
the Satanic.
He gets healed up, but is it going to be enough? Carl going in. The right clicks are through. They've got the Doom, but the Satanic keeping him alive. And now finally, Whitemon run down 4 heroes, 5 heroes, all gone with the buyback being used here by the Tide. Throws out the Ravage. Doesn't hit on the Costabile. The full GG. SG will even up the series at 1. And they have beaten T1 in this second game and look so good doing so.
There's something special about watching Cuckoo Ravager just call GG straight away. I mean, yeah, SG looked fantastic this game. I mean, the big question mark for me is how they